What's happening, YouTube? Alright, we're back. We just left the Dobbin house for lunch. I have them videos recorded and I'll be posting them and bringing you guys over to the famous Sachs Bridge, or better known as Sachs Haunted Bridge. So there's a guy on the bridge walking around with pink shoes, but we're gonna walk up and check it out anyway. So a lot of ghost stories with this bridge, folks, and a lot on this trail, supposedly. Now, I never had anything happen down this trail, but a lot of people do claim that stuff happens down there. And here's the bridge sign. So the stream is froze. There's a dam. A lot of people fish here. That trail has a lot of stories. How you doing?
Good.
Anyway, so here it is. So one of the stories, let me see if I can back up here a little, with this bridge is supposedly, they say it's Confederate, some people say it's Union. There was 3 deserters in the Confederate Army, and they were supposedly hung on this bridge right here, right there, off at one of these rafters. They say this first one, I don't know, but there's a lot of ghost stories with this bridge. You come out here on any given night, and I guarantee you tonight, even though it's 27 degrees, you'll have people ghost hunting. They bring tours out here. Very beautiful, but they finally got cameras on it, supposedly. But you can see, like, the kids over the years. It is fun reading some of these from back in the day. Like, some of these go way back. They carve them and write stuff on them, but, you know, it's no good for this bridge. I'll show you, there's just thousands of people's names, different years. You can see if you come here and look, you know, all over the, look at that, I think that's 79. I've seen older ones, but it's just filled. And I actually did get some cool pictures out of here. Ectoplasm and giant orbs. And I was here one time with a couple of friends, and there was a ghost hunt going on, and I had my K2 meter, which is basically an EMF meter, and we were standing around here, and supposedly there was this Confederate ghost that smokes on this bridge, and there was a group of people, they had a cigarette, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I seen that thing start pulling like somebody was taking a drag, and my K2 meter started screaming. We all looked at each other because none of us believed that. But I did see that, and it did happen. So that is one of the stories here. And the Confederates being hung. So it's believed that it's one of the Confederates that did that smokes the cigarettes. People bring them cigarettes and ask them to take a drag, and it lights up. And I swear it did. That one time, I didn't believe it because there's lots of videos on YouTube about it. But it did that time. And I mean, you can just see there's just writing. Man, these people, they're going to wind up shutting this thing down like in 1998. There's all different years. But yep, here's the bridge. And you can see the woods. It's frozen. It's beautiful this time of year. Less people, believe me. If it was any little bit of decent out today, there'd be 100 people here. It's like nonstop. You cannot get here to get a picture or a recording without, you know, people being everywhere. That's why I come out a few times in the wintertime. We come about 4 or 5 times a year. And we've been increasing a little bit, coming more in the wintertime because there's just so many people. I mean, you guys, if you watch the Dobbin House video at 11:15 in the morning, it's jam-packed. People sitting at the bar drinking, you know, and this is the middle of winter. January, what, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I'm not sure my days. Anyway, it's very cold. It was about 15, 16 degrees this morning, 4 o'clock this morning. We left, got out here. Still cold. But what I do believe is true is this was used as a field hospital. And once again, I'm not sure. I think the Confederates, because this was on their retreat, and we might go out to the cash town and take a video out there sometime today too to show you the retreat route. But supposedly, you know, the battlefields are way back in this way. Can't see, but we're going to hit some spots. And if you look on my other videos, I posted some from our last trip, which was Black Friday after Thanksgiving. We always come out for a couple days. That's one of the times we come out. And it was crowded then too. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. It's getting more and more crowded. I think people are catching on to the winter time. But yeah, supposedly the Confederates, they retreated from back here because this is Gettysburg back in this way. The whole big battle was happening all through here and probably right in this area too. And they believed this was used as a Confederate field hospital, and that's why they were here. They came through here and hung supposedly the 3 Confederate guys that tried to run or desert. So I don't know exactly, you know, if it's true or not, but this is the bridge, and there is a lot of ghost stories. You can see some other videos on YouTube about it. But they're getting really crazy with the writings. Oh, that's supposed to be a woman. Oh boy. If there's no children watching. But yeah, there's a look. Here's one. Looks like 1950, or no, that's SM. But I've seen some old ones on here. I've seen them from the 30s, 40s. There's another one, 1976, year before I was born. Look, here's Scott and Mary, 1979. So they've been cutting up this thing for a long time, carving it, but at some point they're going to have to do something about that because this thing's going to wind up falling down. I think it was knocked down not too long ago with a flood, and they had to put it back up. This isn't the exact spot. I forget if it was a little bit this way or a little bit this way. Anyway, it did get moved at one point because of a storm, but it is, oh, what's this, last ride? Oh, this poor guy. I just noticed this. Bubba. Sorry, Bubba. Sorry you got, I don't know. It doesn't say what happened to him. I hope nothing bad. Maybe it's just natural old age, but it looks like he passed. I hope you and Bubba last ride. It looks like, I can't make it out. 10:20. 7:10:25. 8:30:47. And he died 7:10:25. I never seen him here. Motorcycle. Hope he didn't die on them things. I used to ride a Harley in a club at one time, and I seen more people scraped off the street and went to more funerals because of that than anything. So I don't really like getting on them a whole lot anymore. Well, anyway, here it is, and here comes more people. So we'll cut this video. We're going to go video some other stuff. So please like and subscribe to my channel. And we're doing the Gettysburg series. There's some other videos, like I said, from the October trip, or I'm sorry, November trip, Black Friday weekend. And we're going to do some more videos today, and I'll be uploading about one a week. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.